the criticism people, you said, had of you is that, well, you're not even an osteopath, but surely that's a strength.
Yeah, it is, because I say it's like my secret weapon, because I'm the patient looking in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're making it really difficult for me to book. Don't make me fill in some form in your contact us page, and it's 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm in agony and I'm looking for a solution. Don't make it difficult for me.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of times, you know, that you have to wade through website pages that go on and talk about me, and it's not about you, the practitioner. Obviously, you're going to talk about what services you have, but I always sort of say, think about your website as your shop window at night when no one's around and the doors are shut and the lights are on inside, and you go, ooh, look at that check shirt there. I like the look of that. Because the buyer is looking for a solution, you know, maybe he's going to a wedding and he wants a snazzy shirt or whatever it is. And so when he's in pain, if he looks into your website and it's all, I started at the BSO in 1947 and then I've done this lot of CPD, it's like, no.
Yeah, and I suppose the person who wants to know all that background stuff, who's got the time and is in the mindset to do that, they'll find it anyway, won't they? But as you say, the person who's in pain and needs a solution now, even if it's the middle of the night and they can't get an appointment, they can make that appointment if you've got an electronic system, as most people have these days. And that's what they want. People don't want hurdles, do they?
No. And because literally you've got 3, maybe 4 seconds when they come from a Google search. They look, and if it's an old website that doesn't function on a mobile,
so easy to click back and go to one of the other listings,
and you go,
isn't
well,
it?
that was horrendous. Where else can I go? And then you see a nice website with white space and short paragraphs, short sentences, bullet points. You can get into it very quickly and pick out the information. And there's the book now button. Off you go.
So do you tell people to get a professional website designer, or do you say you're okay to go and get WordPress and do it yourself, or does it depend on how good they are at designing?
Yes, and a very high proportion of osteos are technophobes. So they shouldn't be going anywhere near a website because they'll have a breakdown. So I've got contacts, of course, and you have no doubt. WordPress is best. Still.
Well, it's simple and flexible, isn't it?
Yeah.
And actually a word of advice, if I can offer one on this topic, is that when you go to a web designer, the possibility is they'll say, oh yes, we use this specialist language to design websites, and it probably is really good if you're a specialist, but it means that you will always be dependent on them to edit the bloody thing.
Yeah.
And if you want to change the layout, you can't do it. If you want to change a word, you can't do it.
Or your opening times or fees.
You need specialist skills to get in there, which means that they are probably going to be busy and they won't be as responsive as you'd like them to. Whereas you don't need much technical knowledge to edit a WordPress website. No. Once it's set up, the layout is very important, and it's much harder to come up with a good layout than it is just to edit what's on there.